Okay.
Oh my God, it smells horrible out here.
Really? Oh, you catching it back there?
What?
I said, you catching it back there?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
It stinks.
Oh, that's too bad. Not when you want to be swimming.
Mm-mm-mm.
Your ears are cute.
Well, I'm coming from Easter Island.
Oh my God.
Live.
Corn Island.
You are live. Okay. People just have to come in now. I just want to make sure they can see me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check on the channel too.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 18. You want to start?
We're on?
Yeah. Hey, you gonna rescue some refugees coming from the Corn Island?
Hi there.
What you got going on today, Phil?
I'm here on Corn Island, which is just south, southwestern, north, south, and east of Easter Island.
That's why you got your ears on.
And we've got some refugees out in the water here.
They need some help.
They need some help. They need to be rescued.
Okay. Why don't you swim on out there and get them then?
Oh my gosh. Call the paramedics. We've got one down.
What of them didn't make it, you said?
Oh, they're grouping together to try to stay afloat.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Oh,
They swim in packs.
oh,
It's a cult thing.
breathe.
It's a cult thing. They might need re-education camps after this.
Lips are green. Call the ambulance. Oh, one's down.
You gotta pump the water out first. I don't think you can just start breathing in the mouth. You gotta get the water out the lungs. But you're doing a good job. Keep on. There you go. There you go. Every life matters.
One put lipstick on.
Aww.
Oh,
Who all you got there?
We've got two left.
You're gonna introduce everybody?
Oh my gosh.
Did everybody make it?
Oh, yeah, okay. They're all safe. They're all breathing.
Oh, thank God. Why don't you introduce everybody?
Okay.
Hey, Wanda. Hey, Bucky.
We've got Bucky.
I can see the chat. Hey, Bucky.
Oh, somebody wrote their names down. So let me find out. We've got Bucky.
Oh my God.
Denise.
Oh, goodness.
Crackles.
Oh, Beth. She's safe.
Mike Stevens.
Oh, the good little refugees.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
We got you, Bucky. No life jackets needed.
B-Boys.
Oh.
Alice.
Oh, Alice. We saved on Alice. You are
Kevin,
cute. I
Kevin,
told her to make you the alligator, Bucky.
Karen, Lara,
Hey, Karen.
Nick, Nick,
Oh, Nikki.
and
Everybody's
Scott,
safe.
and
Oh my
Scott.
gosh.
Everybody, they're all safe. They're all safe. They're all breathing.
You're
And
a
guess
hero.
what?
What?
They all got a wrench.
Oh,
One
they
wrench.
all got a wrench. Oh my
One
God.
wrench.
Everybody gets a wrench. Look at
One
that.
wrench for you.
Oh my God. You mean they're free here?
Yeah.
You don't have to do any, you don't have to like beat nobody up for one.
One
Oh my
wrench.
God. You don't have to stalk. Oh wow. Isn't that amazing?
Wrench. One wrench.
Oh wow. They look really valuable.
One wrench for you.
Oh my gosh. They look handmade.
You.
Are, are they handmade?
You.
Look, everybody gets a wrench.
Wrench
Wow.
for you.
You're so
Everybody
generous.
is safe, and everybody's got a wrench.
Wow. Look at this. Stuff, you are really doing it. Just saving people and passing out wrenches like a real hero, like a real YouTube hero.
And we've got wrenches to spare.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Isn't that something?
This was the biggest refugee rescue since the Sea of...
That's simply amazing. Simply amazing. I mean, I don't think anybody's doing better work than this on YouTube. You are really knocking it. You are really saving lives. I'm just so proud of you. Look at you with your little refugee cam. You gotta do it, girl.
I do wrenches.
Oh, there you go. No speedos tonight. I'm just reporting. I'm reporting from the from Seaside where it's safe. She did that.
Everybody's safe.
You want to talk about what you want to talk about next? You got everybody out the way. What about your good news that happened to you? Did you want to talk about that again? Or not really?
I don't even know what to say. I
mean,
friggin'
you already made a video, so I don't see why you couldn't talk about it again. It's already out there.
I woke up and I was like, what? People love dogs.
Right.
They just love dogs. And that video of Piper, I was like, no, this can't be right.
I'm sure.
And I looked and I was like, no, because my vision is not great.
Hey, Denise.
Hey, Paco. Hey, Bucky. And I was like,
hey, Daniel.
Holy shit. So, you know what? I have never been so happy to be away from that drama-filled bullshit in my life.
I mean, it's really a testament. I was thinking about this morning. I've been thinking about it since you told me in the back of my mind. You know, I was really thinking about it this morning. And just from what I've seen since December, from where you were, what you went through with your mom, all this drama that you've been through, and then you separate yourself from all that, and it really just opens you up for, to me, all those things around you were blocks, and when you got them out of the way, it really just opened you up for something really positive, and it just kind of blew up in your face. And it's just a testament to what you've been through and where you're at now and what you've done. And I mean, if anybody that doesn't want to admit it, it's just because they're mad. But that's the story I see. I mean, from where I'm at, and I think it's great that that happened for you. I think it's really great. I mean, I don't blame you for keeping on the downward right now too, but I mean, thanks for sharing that with us, because that's really awesome. It made me I'm so happy for you.
I am a different person than I was when I was taking care of my mother. I didn't realize how horrible my mental health had gotten, truly. And it's like, I hope I don't hear thunder. I was in such a horrible place, and I feel like a totally different person. I can't even, I really can't explain it. I don't know if anybody that's gone through it has gone through the same thing, but like, why waste your life on such negative, hateful shit?
Mm-hmm.
And it like rots you out from the inside.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely you're on the right path. That's obvious. You know what I mean? I don't think you could get a bigger indicator. And the change in you shows too. I mean, it's all the way around and stuff like that. Of course, that's life changing. Having to go through that with your mom, that's pretty major.
And at first, when I put her in there, I mean, when she didn't recognize me the first time, I walked out of her room and I just broke down in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't fix this. I can't fix it. No matter how much I try, no matter what, I can't fix it. And yesterday I went to visit her and I did make the jelly bean video. I had to edit it. I cried laughing. She was so funny.
The clip you sent me was real cute.
Oh my God. That was mild. She was
You could tell she was really enjoying herself too.
She was in rare form yesterday. I mean, I'm going to have to edit out some of the stuff she said because I died. I just died.
She looked like she was having a great time. It's moments like that, you know what I mean?
She called me before. I don't know what they have her on. If they're giving her hits of nitrous oxide, she is so happy. I honestly have not seen her this happy. I cannot even tell you. She's so happy. She didn't know who the hell she was talking to, but she was so happy.
At least she had fun, right?
And I just went along with it.
That's cool.
Oh, I know, Bucky. You're going to die with the jelly bean video because
it's really cute.
It's real. And the stuff she was saying, I was wiping away tears. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah, you could tell she was having fun.
Oh my God. But who's here? Bucky, Nancy Thomas.
Nancy, Bucky,
Sunnyside, Daniel. I know Denise is here. I know there are people watching that don't comment because they texted me. Crackles is here.
Hey, y'all.
Gilmore's here. Thank you all. China Gillespie is here. Thank you all for being here and watching me look like
everybody.
Wanda.
Our little refugees out the way.
All the refugees. Everybody gets a wrench.
Everybody gets
a wrench. And you get a wrench. It's like Oprah.
Yeah, you're like the Oprah of YouTube.
Line. So I saw somebody drop a comment that Glenda was begging for a phone.
Okay. I haven't kept up with her. The last thing I saw was when she did the embarrassed video about her scabs. Sorry. Shit makes me gag. But I had to kind of like tune her off from that because, we've already been on the scab train before. And you've been doing that long enough to where you shouldn't even just not think about it anymore, or you should already got some type of help for that. Hey, Sunny's up. You should already got some type of help for that.
Yeah, there is. Go to a psychiatrist, and they'll put you on medication.
Yeah,
it means that you have to go to a psychiatrist regularly to treat.
Isn't she on Medicare or something? So she really doesn't have
any on Medicare, but you know what?
She said she was on Zoloft. She's on the maximum prescription of Zoloft she could take every day. But I mean, who takes Zoloft?
So you know what? If it's not working, then they need to change it.
To me, she's picking away at her as like the microcosm of her picking away at these subs. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like it's kind of a reflection of what she's doing to people. Maybe I could be wrong, Because if she was doing that before she started, I mean, the scab train.
Scab.
That says she's making us gag on the scab train. And then she put another video about scabs, talking about. I just read the title. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I will. I guess her granddaughter asked her if it was monkeypox.
Yeah, is it monkeypox?
She's having
She
gay
said
sex.
yes. Yes, it is monkeypox.
She did burn her weenie. She is working hard for that. I haven't seen that, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to catch up. But it's always gonna be something else she's trying to get. You know what I mean?
If I had those scabs, I'd be at the psychiatrist's office every day. Stop. Make it stop.
I have seen people do stuff like that when they were using drugs. I mean, I'm not trying to say anybody is, but I know like sometimes meth users or maybe people who take pain pills and stuff do stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not saying anybody is, but you do see behavior like that with addicts with certain drugs. And those are especially with meth.
I don't know if it's that though, but
you can look up. You can look. I mean, I don't think so, but something's in the head is wrong. Maybe she should be if she's not.
And if she says she doesn't know what to tell her grandchildren, how about tell them the truth? I have a mental illness that makes me pick at myself.
Yeah.
Tell them the truth.
It's creepy.
I mean, you know, what's the problem with telling the truth? If she has a mental disorder, then tell the truth.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't keep lying to her about whatever, but you know, I don't know. That's creepy to me.
Denise, you're right. Yeah, we have monkeypox out here too. I think the hospital last week said they saw the first case of monkeypox. I don't know.
She said, Denise says she knows most of the people who send her money aren't computer savvy. She's bullshitting them big time. Yeah, probably a lot of people who are just new to YouTube too. I would think it's where she gets a lot of traffic through. That's why she's holding that where she's at. Because she's probably losing people as fast as she's gaining them. But she's already at that status where she's going to pop up on your of your, you know, one of the top ones is going to pop up on your recommended list if you watch stuff like that. You know.
Daniel Fontaine, she did have 2 cell phones, an iPhone and Android. I don't know. At one time she did have 2 because I'm the one that called her out on it. She said she had an Android, and then like a couple of years ago around Christmas time, I think was she going down Belt Parkway or something, and you could see the reflection of the iPhone in the window. And I screenshot it. And, you know, like, come on.
Oh, I got the story wrong. Malama, she apparently was. She said she went to Walmart to look at phones. Allegedly, a woman loudly asked her if she had monkeypox, and people backed away from her. She was humiliated and left the store, allegedly.
No,
oh my God, it's terrible.
If she thinks it was because monkeypox, but it was really because she stank.
I mean, if your arms are covered in scabs, I could see people thinking that. Yeah, that's scary. I mean, maybe that'll help her kick the habit. It's a bad habit. It's gross.
Denise, I wouldn't even go that
like self-mutilation. Isn't that like self-mutilation? In a way, yeah. Like cutting or something. It's mental illness.
Denise, well, when she has her lives, she can't even pull in 200 people out of what, 29,000 subs?
That's weird to me.
So, like, how many of those subs are either bought, fake? I don't know how you get subs or whatever happens, but that doesn't look very good if you have 29,000 subscribers and can't even pull in 200 on a live stream.
Nah, that's pretty bad. Hey, Nehemiah.
Hi, Nehemiah.
Welcome. Yeah, that's pretty bad numbers right there. Because, I mean, she should be pulling in at least 500-600 on an average. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see YouTubers with like 500,000 and they put a live up and they will stream like 1 to 2,000 some or more, you know. So she should at least have 500 people in hers. Something's not right. I mean, they might not all be real subs either. Who knows? She might have made up 1,000 fake accounts just to. She might be crazy like that.
Yeah, you can, Danny, you can buy subs and views and all kinds of weird
You
stuff.
can buy subs for YouTube. I didn't know that. I guess in India or something.
Subs, you can buy.
That must be how Cynthia blew up like she did. Because she's like over 100,000 now, like pushing 200,000. For what though? I mean, except that she floods that whole candy market. Amazon sells subs. Oh wow.
Amazon sells subs? How come you never sent
me? Oh, you have 10% watching. She never has that. Yeah.
What you sent me is an alien costume.
She's driving the engine of the train.
Yeah. And Malinois Mama, that's all it is now. It's like just constant, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. Like,
yeah, I believe Cynthia said all her subs are like teenagers from India, and I'm like, why do they want to watch you eat candy? I mean, it's not like she really has like these like really nice teeth or anything to look at anyway, and she's got roaches running all around her. I mean, not to go off.
Oh yeah, those phony roaches. Like, what's the deal with that?
She does really weird shit.
What's the deal with those bugs?
I don't know. I can't watch her. I saw the old videos of Tommy. I saw that one video where she was with the tube somebody had reposted. And, she's disgusting. But she has really buried those videos on her channel. I'm like, why not just take them down? But she's buried those things in like thousands of shorts a day.
Hi, Lucille. No, I didn't see it. I think Lele blocked me, I think. So.
She blocked you?
I think so. Because I tried to block a couple comments and I went incognito and went back and they didn't show up. So, you know what? When I get blocked.
Is that how you could tell? You go incognito and go back and, okay. Because sometimes I'll just use another channel and go and see that mine are up. But I mean, she responds to mine on there.
But,
that's weird.
And I was never anything but nice. So
you were always nice to her, and all you did was help promote her, unless she was like given an ultimatum or she felt like she had to make some type of decision or something.
I don't know.
I would love to know. I would love to know why she blocked you, though. That would be interesting. Because you were nothing but nice. Nothing but nice.
The temperature in the pool is warm, Beth. Actually, today it rained this morning. It looked like it was going to rain for a long time. It rained for literally like 6 minutes and it was done. And everybody was like, shit. So the pool water is really, really warm. It wasn't quite as hot today. Sunday, the heat index was 101. It was brutal.
Crazy. That sounds like the weather down here. That's terrible.
It was bad.
The humidity is so bad and it won't rain.
We need rain so bad. Oh, I have to tell you guys something. I'll be right back. I'm going to get out because I'm starting to get cold. Okay. But remember what I told you before, Cringy? I have to go get it. You're going to laugh like hell.
I forgot, but I will remember when you show me.
No, you'll remember when I show.
Okay. You have them on your channel, Sunnyside? Yeah, she's a boring train wreck. I don't watch her either. They all get real boring as hell to me. To be honest with you. I mean, but Michelle's been making me laugh a lot lately. With her and Lele. I wish Lele would get a little bit more into mix with it, but she acts like she didn't want to be bothered with Michelle right now. But I think she's really mad at her. You don't, Lucille? Hey, girl. I forgot what she said she was going to get. Something we talked about earlier. Oh, vitamin E oil. Whenever I get out, and castor oil. at night is what I let. I'm starting to get a little white on the sides right here, a little gray. But castor, I got a Reed Richards thing going on. Castor oil and vitamin E. Thank you, Beth. The same stuff I use on my face. Hey, Cheyenne. She was jumping rope. I guess I'm gonna have to swing by her channel and check her out. Because supposedly Adam Barter came out and said that their show's gonna be streaming somewhere soon. But I mean, like even that announcement didn't really get any views, so I don't know where his audience is coming from or who's promoting it. Seen any promotion for it anymore. But I know a lot of those streaming services get just like basic shows up here and there that don't last, or they might order 3 episodes or 2 episodes or 1 episode or something, and it won't fly. But that's, you could be on like Freebie TV or something like that. I get this on too. Oh, and coconut oil is good too. But I like vitamin E and cold pressed castor oil. That's why I use it in my eyes for eye bags. And when I stopped using it for about 3 weeks, I started getting bags so bad.
Somebody tell me what I'm supposed to do with this.
Just went away. Oh my God, it's huge. It really is big. Oh my God, Diane, I knew you were packing, but damn, that's amazing. You could like do porn with that.
Batter up.
Batter up. That's a grand slam.
Look
You
at
are
this
on.
It looks like a bat.
It's an eggplant or a zucchini?
It's a zucchini.
Wow.
I knew it was growing, but the last time I saw it, it was only about that long.
Is it genetic? Do they run in your family?
It looks like a bat. Well, don't worry. Piper will snatch it off the counter and rip it up in the living room floor anyway.
Oh, that's terrible.
I had to get out of the pool. I'm too cold.
Self-defense flapjack.
Self-defense.
Oh, you should. Vitamin E and cold press. Yeah. Castor oil. That's great.
I'm gonna have to go inside because I'm losing light here. So.
Okay. You on your phone?
Actually, no. I brought my laptop out because I realized that on the phone I wouldn't be able to see the chat.
So you don't want to talk about your thing that happened anymore this week?
And where?
I mean, you don't want to celebrate anymore about your because that's really like such a fluke for something like that to happen. It's really. Are you still just kind of speechless? Or
well,
do you feel, is it surreal?
I don't even know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was so unexpected that
for that to happen overnight, that's insane.
I actually got contacted by 2 other dog influencers who got really big really fast, and they said that there are things that I really should know before I take any further steps with anything.
Right.
And that they would be happy to talk to me about those things.
To avoid any type of scams and stuff, because you've never really done any type of sponsorship or promotion or anything like that. Okay.
And they said,
yeah, that would be good to get some help on that.
Because
nice, funny side.
I started another social media channel, and it was, really my plan was to do all stuff with the dogs. And when I loaded the video here, I got to take these off.
Bye, buddy.
I said, like, what the hell, let me post it. And when I woke up the next day, my phone was going ding, 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 with the notifications. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Whoa. And I was like, and I went to go look, and I'm like, oh my God.
Wow. That's insane.
And like I said, I don't, my vision is not good. So I'm like, is that 18? And I went, oh my God, it's 1.8 million views. And a lot of the views came from overseas, I guess, because of the time difference.
Right.
But I was like, holy fuck.
You think it was just because you think maybe it was your title or something like that? It had to be, it was the title. Okay. Yep. I don't want you to, I know we're trying to keep we're trying to keep the psychopaths away. And I know that they're going to be wanting to take this down. So we have to be real careful how we talk about it, because we don't want to give any keywords of the title away, but it had to be a keyword. Yeah.
Alexa, turn on poll.
It's insane. How long? Oh, well, we don't want to say that either. But it wasn't a short.
No, it was the exact same video I posted here. The exact same one.
With them in the pool.
With a different title, with a little bit of a more catchy title. Mm-hmm. And I just figured, let me try it and see what happens.
You know, them crazy hoes are going to be putting Kylie in and just like searching for days and days and days and days and days.
They're going to be they'll never find it. Mm-hmm. They're going to be looking, and they'll hire a PI, and they'll have,
Oh yeah. It's like, Laura's going to be like, can you cut me a deal this time? I know the last time was $1,600. Can I get you for like $1,450 this time? I'm trying to see you look at the cash, and I need to know where this bitch's viral video is.
So I can go in and ruin everything for her. I'm going to ruin it all for her. Mm. But I want to talk to these other doggy people to get their.
Oh, I think you should. I think that would be really smart.
Because the one, in less than a year, they had over 10 million subscribers.
That's insane.
So
I think Bucky's right. You should just welcome the trolls. That's just more views. I mean,
one thing I know is that
drama you don't want around.
The bigger channels like these, like the dog influencers, they actually hire people to moderate the comments before they get posted. You can hold back comments, and they actually pay people to review the comments before they get posted. That's one thing that the one person told me. She said, I can tell you to not leave the comments open.
That's smart. It's good that they give that option. And then it really shows you, I didn't know that you could do that. Maybe that's at a certain level of like membership or subs or something, because you would think that what's her name would do that. Michelle and some of these people who, thanks Nehemiah. Some of these people who complain about trolls all the time would do. Excuse me.
So
she mentioned one time you were on social media. Hopefully you didn't mention your channel's name. Oh yes, you did. But this is something brand new. I don't think nobody really knows about this with Self.
And it was this was just something that I said, let me go post it over there. And I thought of a catchier title. And let me hang out. It was like, I was going fishing. Let me throw a shrimp on the hook and
use a thumbnail or anything.
And what?
Did you use any type of a thumbnail, a cute little thumbnail or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You made it a little more catchy. Okay.
Right. I made it a little more attractive.
I mean,
all you guys know the dog, so it's like I don't have to introduce them. I don't have to, but
they would, Lucille.
I just said, let me put it over there and see what happens.
That's amazing.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
That's sick.
And like the view count keeps going up.
Seriously? People still watching it?
Yeah.
So that's something that, okay, like a lot of the stuff that you were doing before, I mean, not that people wouldn't go back and watch it, but a lot of that is related. It's like kind of like gets outdated, even though it's information people still want to know. So people but something like this, it's like it has unlimited viewing. You know what I mean? Because people are always going to be searching that. So that's a really good way to market too.
And I mean, there are some channels on social media that are just dogs or a dog, and they're killing it. There are a couple channels on TikTok, and Alice and Kevin know exactly who I'm talking about because we laugh all the time.
You've already getting applications for comment readers from Bucky and Daniel so far, and me. I'll apply for the position. You're gonna need an army.
So
so you getting a lot of comments too, though.
Yeah.
The comments are blowing up.
Yeah.
So it's like almost instant community.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's
and then everybody has this in common. So it's
nuts. And
she's Denise said, I want to be Piper's PA. Yeah, right. I think that's Diane's job now.
Denise, she's so bad.
You picking that shit up, superstar.
She's so bad. So bad. But
so have you posted your second video yet? Or are you just kind of waiting? Have you thought about the second video?
Well, the one thing that I realized is that now I kind of have to almost always be recording stuff because things happen usually when you're not ready for it. So whenever, if they're not sleeping, if they start doing something, I flip the phone on because, I mean, Piper's like nonstop entertainment. She's always bad. She's always into something. She steals. I mean, it's just like constant hilarity with her. So
you could get the neck. It's like a necklace that holds your camera.
I have one of those.
You have one of those. It works pretty well. It's okay. You have to do a lot of adjusting and stuff like that, but
the thing is, with constant, when you have like a long video, editing is very, very time consuming. Like the car wash video that I did, I just let the camera record, and that the whole video was an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half, and editing that down was pretty time consuming.
Are people that are commenting and watching this stuff, are they interested enough in Piper where you can make it like a kind of a journal centered around her type thing? Oh, that's
See, I'm on the fence about whether it's going to be just Piper or it's going to be all three.
They could be her background singers. She could be the Beyonce.
Because I mean, she really is the funny one.
I mean, at this, you could do spinoffs. You know what I mean?
This is all new for me. I never expected this to happen. This is all new. I'm getting better at editing videos, at putting, clips together and putting the texts and the songs, and it just takes time.
So right now, you just kind of basking in the glory of this first, like, yeah, I would too. Just sit back and just let it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty
awesome. Like, I just, people love dogs.
There's three Supremes. Yeah, people do love dogs, especially collies. I mean.
Thanks, Joni.
Oh
yeah, Denise. I remember jumping over the
couch. That's a great story. It's really.
I know, Jan.
It's such a great lesson too, and it makes me feel better because sometimes I'm just like, even though I have fun and a lot of laughs doing what I'm doing, I'm always like, you ever wonder in the back of your head, like, there has to be a bigger reason for why you were drawn into a certain you know,
Mhm.
something, and then you see something like this, and it's like, okay, well, I can get the lesson that I was supposed to learn here. So, yeah,
Draft Horse Diva. There's a TikTok channel
creative director.
that I don't know who writes the narrative on this TikTok channel. But, ooh, sorry. But
I do too, bad.
it is so funny.
Puppies. I haven't
It's
really gotten into
it's
TikTok yet.
it's a black lab named Clarence, and the name of the TikTok channel is Jimmy Rams, lowercase JIMMYRAMS. He has 711,000 followers.
Jimmy Rants.
Rams, RAMS, Jimmy Rams. And the narrative that they put together with Clarence is so funny. I don't know who writes it.
Oh, I found it. The Black Lab.
Yes, it is so damn funny. It makes it every single day. I laugh like hell from that video.
Oh, I have to install TikTok.
I know I love watching the dogs and cats on YouTube and social media too.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Well, Lucille, what'll be really kind of cool to, I don't know what the word is, video document is that I'm going to have to get Piper spayed, and it's probably going to be in October. And Piper has an umbilical hernia.
Oh, yeah.
Will be fixed it's not harmful. It'll be fixed at the same time. So that right there is content.
Oh, oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much just day-to-day stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If they like the swimming pool that much, I mean, you should do like a beach walk or something. They would really lose their minds.
Tucker Budson is off. I love that channel. They got really big really fast because I think that her husband has some kind of degree in like graphic design or graphic arts, because he does the filming and the editing sometimes. So they're awesome. I love Tucker and his brother. Oh, you have a red-headed Amazon parrot? I had an African gray for 22 years. He had a stroke. Poor guy. Yeah, beach walk.
The dog did.
The problem is that the town a couple of years ago, because people don't pick up after their dogs and they ruin it for everybody, they made it so you can't bring your dogs on the beach anymore.
Oh, that's
so I don't know what beaches around here I can even bring the dogs on anymore.
Damn, that's Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have dogs. You can't walk your dog on the beach here. That sucks.
You know why? Because the few people ruin it for everybody else. They bring their dogs, they let them shit all over the place, and they don't pick up after them.
That sucks.
And they ruin it for everybody else. Because when I used to go to the beach, people used to bring the funniest dog that was ever at the beach was this little Yorkie. And I used to see them year after year after year. And this little Yorkie, you talk about a swimmer, was in the bay, so there weren't big waves or anything. But this teeny little Yorkie used to go out, and you'd see its head bobbing in the little waves. And that dog swam and swam and swam. And I guess when dog got tired, didn't want to do it anymore, I'd walk up the beach, lay down on the blanket, take a nap. And, it was a family. It was a man and a woman and their 2 kids. And they had a little bowl of water. And when the Yorkie woke up, it'd go back in the water, swim some more. And this went on all day.
I love dogs. They get to do whatever they want to all day.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't mind being selfish or anything like that.
Einstein the parrot is awesome. Einstein's amazing.
I haven't watched any of these things they're talking about. I have to check them out.
Joni, my African gray talked and mimicked everything.
Oh, they really try to talk like a bird, like a parrot.
Well, it is a parrot. And
oh my God! I thought it was a dog called an African gray that tries to talk.
There's I think African grays are the second best talkers next to minor birds. And he would do the telephone, the microwave. You know how when trucks back up, that doot, doot, doot. And my poor mother, she thought she was like losing her mind half the time.
Oh my, I'm sure she was.
He would do the microwave beeping, and she'd say to me, "Do you have something in the microwave?" I'm like, "No."
He was fucking with y'all on purpose.
And he'd go to the phone. She's answering the phone. Hello. I'm like, Mom.
Do you think he knew what he was doing?
Oh,
Do you think he knew that he was messing with your mom? You think he did?
Oh yeah.
Really? So they're smart like
hello. It's not the phone, it's the bird. When my mother was younger, when I lived in the city, she out here in this house, in her house, I had a vacation home for him, a vacation condo. So she would actually go into the city on the Hampton Jitney. We'd put him into a carrier and she'd bring him out here for a vacation. So when she had him in the carrier on the bus, he would start ringing like the phone. And the driver of the bus kept picking the phone up in the bus, and there was nobody there. And my mother was in the front. And she saw the driver picking the phone up.
I want a bird like
that. And the bus attendant, she tapped the bus attendant and she said, "Tell the driver that the phone is not ringing. I have a bird in a carrier."
I want a bird that fucks with people like that. That's what I need in my life, right on my shoulder, on a live stream. I need a bird like that. Are they expensive?
Yeah.
Really?
And they're really, really, really
like $1,000.
I paid $1,800 for him in 1994.
How long do they live?
Their average lifespan is supposed to be about 60 years. I had him for 22 years.
Oh my God.
And then one day my mother woke up and he was DOA in the cage, and I took him to the avian vet, and he did a necropsy on him, and he said he had a stroke.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Alice is here. Hey, Alice. That's terrible.
Oh, hi, Alice.
And then, you never do another one?
I thought maybe at one time, yes, but the thing is, they're really, really messy.
Oh, really? They were shitting all over the place.
He used to
in the cage and stuff.
He used to like to eat. He didn't like eating out of the cups on the cage. He used to like eating out of a shallow, like pasta bowl. And I put it in the cage, and he'd pick up the edge and dump all the shit all over the floor.
And they're pretty big birds, aren't they? They're not like parakeets. They're pretty. I've seen one in the store before. They're pretty big sized birds. So yeah, that's a big Michelle. I don't know what she would do with that. Her recliner would be soiled.
Who?
Michelle, because she has a parakeet and it flies all over the place. It was sitting all over the place. And I'm like, ooh, if she had one of those sitting on top of her head, I would love to have one though.
Well, he used to spend a lot of time outside the cage, but he was moody.
Somebody told me birds shit every 20 minutes.
I said that.
You said that. Okay. Yeah. I knew somebody told me that recently, and I'm just like, ugh.
I actually had him trained when he would be out of the cage and like hanging out with me, on the couch or whatever. I had like paper towel that was doubled up. And I actually had him trained that when he had to poop, he would go over and poop on the paper towel.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
So
it's oh yeah. So you could have used the little doggy thing too, but still, you got that sitting over there throughout the day because you're not going every time he poops. You're gonna let him get a couple on there, right, before you throw it away, and then you got that.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
that's not for me. That's
I
like,
had I had a big
I mean, he
PE
could be my
board.
friend outside, but I don't know if I would bring him in the house shitting every 20 minutes. Yeah, no.
But they're really smart and you can train them. But a lot of time he would just hang out on the top of his cage because I had like this jungle gym thing for him on the top of the cage.
Oh, you could train them when to go. Oh,
Hmm. I did.
oh, damn. Oh, so you like they shit on demand? That's amazing.
Well, I can't remember how I actually, when I was in anesthesia school, there was a resident that had 3 cockatoos.
Hmm.
And he was the one that told me that you can actually train them to go where you want them to go. Like you can do it with dogs too.
Oh yeah,
But,
yeah.
and,
I mean, all my dogs are house trained since, and they taught
mhm.
like the young ones that came in. I didn't really even have to train them. They just watched the big dogs, and then they just kind of fell in line. So,
Yeah, Crackles. I guess, yeah, there was there's one cockatoo. I can't remember the channel, but he's definitely trained to poop where he's supposed to poop because he's outside the cage a lot.
I love
Um,
cows.
and I thought about getting a cockatoo, but in addition to being really messy, they give off a lot of feather dust. And
Ooh.
listen, I already have enough dust. I do not need any cockatoo feather dust. So,
I have a blue healer, and they shed like they mulch twice a year,
mhm.
and like I vacuum probably every other day, but his little hairballs just are like everywhere all the time. You just can't.
Well,
It's a
it's
constant
really
battle.
kind of funny
It's never
because I
ending.
find that
Even groomed.
everybody says, do the dogs shed a lot? Twice a year.
Mhm.
Actually, Piper started really shedding last week like crazy. And I contacted her breeder and I was like, is this normal? And she said, is she spending a lot of time outside? And I said, yes. She said, it's because it's so hot. She said, I have a couple of them and they're like as bald as pickles
Mm.
because they're outside all the time and it was really hot.
Oh,
Because
and
I
they
but,
shedded all that off.
but usually spring and fall is when they shed. And I
That's
have to vacuum every day, at least every day, sometimes twice a day, and I brush them at least once a day. But I find that dogs, for example, pugs,
uh-huh.
and then Holly's boyfriend Rocco, who's a blue nose pit, those really short hairs, they like get stuck in the weave of the fabric, and it's
Yeah.
so hard to get out.
I had a lab pit mix, and she had her hair was probably about this long, but it would get stuck like straight into fabrics and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
didn't even have any black clothes for like 10 years. I would
Yep.
just stay away from any type of dark colors because I mean, it was always white hair all over the place. I miss that white hair now, but it was a fight. She shedded like 5 dogs. No lie.
So I ordered today. A friend of mine came up with an idea because now, like, my mind is constantly, what am I going to do for content for this other channel?
Hmm.
Does anybody know um, Bunny? I think she's a doodle, some kind of doodle mix, but her mother is a speech therapist. And she taught her how to talk using those buttons.
Mhm.
So I ordered some buttons and I'm going to try to teach Piper how to talk with the buttons.
Oh, I think all that would make great content. Training and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think that would make really good content. because
So,
it would make great shorts too.
so
You know,
each,
of her
each
like pressing the things
button
like that. Yeah.
is, you can record like outside, play.
Are you gonna do it in like a vlog style of her, like
I
a
don't know.
daily or weekly update, or you don't know
I don't
yet?
know.
You
I
don't
don't
even
know yet. I'm just kind of like, holy shit, I can't believe this even happened to begin with. I'm
mm.
still on that, like,
Or maybe if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But just stick to, you know, what you did last time.
Yeah, this is all new to me. So I guess in time it'll fall into
Oh,
place.
Adam Barnick. Adam Barnick can write your if you need a theme song, girl. I know he would love to get on that train and get his music tacked onto every one of your views. He was spoken. He's like, I picked the wrong Panther, damn it. Adam. Oh.
Joni, I actually read something today that said to not have a treat button because they'll hit it over and over and over, and that's the only button that they'll go after.
I couldn't do that with mine. Like have where, yeah, the way they put those things up where you come and slap, it would stay empty.
Mm-hmm.
Alice. You know it's true. It would be like an old Pink Fairy knockoff or something like that.
I know Malinois and
Give me
German
a song.
Shepherds, they
Give me a theme
shed,
song.
and Akitas, Malinois Mama. My neighbor's son has an Akita, and he said it's just like tumbleweeds in the house. He said they just kind of like accept it now because it's like
Probably.
this constant shedding, constant.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want, I should vacuum every day, but I'm a man, so I vacuum every other day.
Mm-hmm. Monkey the Belgian Malinois. Okay. The thing is, Malinois Mama, is that
Belgium.
that takes a tremendous amount of time to do, to teach the dogs there, because there's another dog named Paige. She's a border collie, and I mean, border collies are amazingly intelligent, but like her owner taught her how to put laundry in the dryer, take it out of the dryer, put it in the laundry basket. Yeah, it's really amazing.
I feel like a slacker. I mean, I thought my dogs were good just because they like listen some. I mean, I can like say sit and stuff like that, and they do the basics. But for 5 dogs to all listen at the same time now, one thing I've gotten really good at herding them when I can walk out the door and leave the door open and call which one I want and stuff, and they listen to that. Like,
right.
They don't try to rush me. That took a long time.
Yeah. Oh, the Joni, the Roomba. But see, now I have gates up all over the place because when I first got Piper, she would try to like get stuff on the kitchen counter, but she wasn't tall enough. Well, guess what? Now she is. And all the stuff that I had pushed to the back of the counter, she can now get to.
Oh, Monkey's on YouTube too. Sorry. So
like the Roomba can't go from room to room because I have gates everywhere. It's like a prison. Because all she does is go into the kitchen and try to get stuff off the counter. She goes in the sink, she pulls the dish rag and the sponge out, and I come out and they're laying on the living room floor. It's like she has no shame, this dog. Oh my God. Oh, where'd he go? He gone. Yeah, Joni, when I can take all the gates down, and I mean, I have a gate. The gate that I ordered, it was really, really long, and it came in sections, so I could remove sections. So I have one section blocking the bathroom door because she goes in and she takes everything out of the trash can. And she steals the washcloth and the towels. And just today, she stole the pillow off the couch. It's like, it's nonstop. It's like nonstop badness. She's just bad. I think he's frozen. He's wearing pants, Alice. I know that's something new. Cringy, where'd you go? Come back. He probably had to restart. Oh, she did that too. I was in the shower. She grabbed the toilet paper and went running through the house. It's like, oh, your battery died? Plug in. And she's so quick. All I have to do is turn my back and she's into something. Like I said today, I walked into the kitchen. I came back, the pillow's on the floor and she's laying on top of it. Like, what is this? So, but she's funny. It's just, she's so cute. I can't get mad at her. I just, fix the problem. And then 2 minutes later, there's something else. Outside, she knocked the pot of chard off the bench on the deck. So I had to go out there with the dustpan and put all the soil back in it. She's like nonstop chaos. I should have named her Chaos because she's just nonstop chaos. But I do have to remember now to like keep the phone going to get footage because it's just constant badness, continuous badness. And I thought when I put her in the pool that would get rid of some of her energy. Breeder said, did it tire her out? I'm like, oh no. She came in the house and she was still bugging Holly and Zoya to play. And I know, Crackle, she is fun to watch. And in the pool, honest to God, my heart just like busted wide open. She was so sweet. When she put her head on my shoulder, it was just the sweetest thing. Malinois mama. Yes, she does take naps. I let them out really, really early in the morning because by 8 o'clock, it's already too hot. So I let them out at like 5:36 in the morning and Holly stays in. Well, sometimes she goes out so that they get their morning outside time. They can run around, they can play, whatever. So, and then I bring them in, I give them their breakfast, and then they nap. But then when, he's back. Then when nap time is over, it's so that early morning outside time is necessary for her to get some energy out, or else she just like what she's doing now that I'm trying to break is that she's jumping on me. She's jumping on my friends. Mm-hmm. And I tell them, just give her the knee. Do not let her do that. I don't like that. So, but one thing that's really funny that happened last week is she honestly is like having a little kid. If she's not getting attention or if she cries. And it's her way of communicating to me. And I'll say, do you want some love? And so she'll come up and put her head and her paws up on me. But then she gets carried away and she starts nibbling on my shirt and trying to nibble on my chain and nibble on my bracelet. Zoya is really tuned into this. Zoya will jump on her and actually pull her off the chair. I've never seen anything like it before. And because if I say, Piper, please, Zoya will get on her back and pull her ass end back and pull her off the chair.
That's funny.
It's amazing. It's really amazing to see. Like Zoya is just not having it. She's like, listen, enough of your bullshit. Get off the chair and, stop. And then they just start playing and it's total chaos on the living room floor.
I got it. There it goes.
300. Oh yeah, that's right, Crackles. You said that Mastiff. They are huge. I remember many years ago, I went with my mother to the country fair in town, and it's on Main Street, and there was a whole crowd of people, and I'm like, oh, there must be like somebody famous over there. Let's go see what it is. And there was nobody famous. It was a guy with some kind of mastiffs, and each mastiff weighed 225 pounds.
Good God. That's like being a full grown man.
I have never seen such big dogs ever in my life or even since then. And he had a beach towel around his neck because they drooled like there was a faucet wide open out of their mouths, and he had to wipe the drool from them continuously. But I'm like, how big of a house do you live in?
I love dogs, but I mean, like the bulldogs that drool and snore and stuff like that a lot, they're not for me. And that definitely would not be for me, a 220-pound dog that drooled like that. No. I mean, I would love to see them. I'm sure they're cute, but
oh my God, it was gross.
There's one on social media called Hulk. Have you seen it? Mm-mm. It's like 300 and some pounds. It's huge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's massive.
The thing is with big dogs like that, the bigger the dog, the shorter their lifespan.
Right. Yeah. Just like a Great Dane's like 8 or 9 years, I think.
Yeah, my brother had a Great Dane and he lived to be 8, but the last year of his life he was really sick. So
I have a Doberman, but she's kind of small for a Doberman. Mm-hmm. So I hope she lives longer, but they're like 10 years, 9 years, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
12 tops. Yeah.
Wow.
Like 9 to 12.
Huh.
Yeah. It sucks. But hopefully, Dobermans are great. Nehemiah, they're so smart.
Mm-hmm.
So smart. And she knows when to be, they're like the perfect guard dog. Because when my other dogs they'll go off on anything, and she just kind of knows innately. Maybe it's from the way they react, but she doesn't. Well,
yesterday my neighbor's grandson turned 4, so they had a party, and there were a whole bunch of kids there, and I was so proud of Piper because they love to see the dogs. So they come over to the fence, and Piper jumped up on the chain link fence, and all the kids put their arms over the fence. They were all petting her, and she was so good with them.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so good.
That socialization with kids. Because sometimes, especially, kids, they scream a lot. And shit gets on certain dogs. That's why toddlers and stuff get attacked by dogs sometimes. Right. Because screaming, it annoys the hell out of them.
Yeah, early socialization is the key.
That's really good.
Yeah, early socialization with dogs is the key.
Yeah.
And
getting them used to, things that might startle them and send them off. Right. Yeah, that never hurts.
Yeah. Well, so far, Piper is unaffected by fireworks or thunder, which is phenomenal because Holly loses her shit and Zoya is a close second.
Yeah. I have 2 that's like that with fireworks and thunder. They come get right beside me. Right up. One of them, Faith crawls under the bed. Gypsy will come get right beside me. With the boys,
Piper sleeps through it. So
really,
because we had a thunderstorm come by, I can't remember when it was.
Terrible, Nehemiah.
And I was like, shit. I didn't know was coming, and I couldn't get the chill pills in them fast enough. So I gave them some CBD under their tongue and a melatonin. But Piper slept through it. She was totally unaffected.
Oh, you could give them melatonin. I didn't know that.
The chill pill protocol, because I used to give Holly Xanax, and then I saw that before the Xanax kicked in to relax her, she would have like a period of about an hour of hyperexcitability, where if the thunder came in or the fireworks started in that hour of hyperexcitability, it was horrible. Oh my God, horrible. So I talked to the vet about it, and the vet prescribed gabapentin, trazodone, and melatonin, all three together. And it's called the chill pill protocol. And it works so much better than the Xanax because it lasts longer. They are really, really relaxed, but they're not like, they can off and they can walk, but they're super, super relaxed, and they don't have that hyper excitability, like reactivity period. But the key is that I have to get it into them at least an hour before anything happens. So like if thunder is rolling in, too late. It's too late. I may as well just let them, the CBD under the tongue absorbs really, really quick, and helps to chill them out.
I just blow a little smoke in their direction and they start like flies. I figure them out so quick. It don't take much. One good old whoop, and they just start dropping.
I had a friend that did that. He had a Springer Spaniel, and he was a chiropractor, and his Springer Spaniel, Jasper, he was the greatest. But the first time I saw them, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, check it out. He loves it.
They get a little wild for a minute, and then it wears them down real quick. Everybody takes a nap. Like magic.
Oh my God. Mount, I know.
Oh, chicken.
Who's having chicken?
Bucky said something about chicken.
Somebody said, what was for dinner? Buckwheat. And she said, chicken.
For what's for dessert?
Oh, did you guys see my short with those cakes?
No.
Oh my God. They're Little Debbie. It's yellow cake with the coconut frosting with coconut, shredded coconut. Oh, I've never seen them before in the store, and I saw them. When did I go to the store? 2 days ago, and I was like, I bought them for my mother, and I made the mistake of trying one. They did not make it to my mother because I ate all of them.
Oh.
And they are so good. But I did bring my mother 3 boxes of cookies. So
yeah.
Don't trash
out there.
my mother, the Little Debbie cakes. She did get, and that's actually part of the video too, because when I brought her the cookies, she was like, that's part of it. She was so funny. She honestly was so funny.
Oh,
I did. I ate them all, Bucky. Bad.
But you took her some jelly beans, so it's all balances out.
The jelly beans.
They're going to be calling Adult Protective Services. They're going to report you for abusing your mom by eating all her tasty cakes. You know this lifestyle. I'm gonna do a video about that. Wait, I'm gonna come cut this part out. I'm gonna show you what a terrible person you are, and how bad you treat your mama. Shame on you.
Oh my God. Thank you, Joni. Tasty cakes.
Bucky, I'm on chips and dip, and you know what? I have started eating Reese's peanut butter cups. And I've already had 8 today. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No way.
I can't stop eating them. I don't know what they put in them, but there's something that's addictive in them. They're really bad. I cannot stop eating them. Every time I get to the grocery store, I get a snack pack, and it's gone in like a day.
Coconut Juniors will change your life. Don't tell me that, Malinois Mama, because now I'm be on the lookout for those damn things.
What would?
Tasty Cake Coconut Juniors.
Oh, no coconut.
Oh, you don't like coconut? Yeah, some people.
I mean,
about coconut.
You know, I just don't like the little strings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I know somebody who had coconut ice cream. Have you ever had that?
Mm-hmm.
I like coconut for moisturizer. It's great for.
Oh yeah, coconut oils for your hair. Coconut oil's awesome.
Oh, and Costco has the big cold press
gallon
for like $20.
Yep.
It's moisturizer for like 6 months for like $20, and then you can't get
best oil in town. And also, coconut oil is a natural sunscreen. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, and it's an antimicrobial. So like if you have like zits on your body, it helps keep that. My body zits alive.
I'm sorry.
My body zits are gone. No lie.
Bucky said, "Oh, cringy, terrible. That stuff goes to your tushy." Why do you think his tushy looks the way it does, Bucky?
It's the only place I got eating meat.
All big and looks like the letter P.
Laura. That's a Hall of Famer that night. Laura goes, "Oh, great, someone's ass." Well, I made a profile with my profile pic was a picture of my ass.
I remember that.
She put the comment on the screen, and it was a big old picture of my ass.
These people take this stuff way too seriously. Because when I saw that, I died. I died.
I put on the name once Cringy loves Laura. Literally, that was my profile. She blamed it on somebody else though. Who did she say it was? Your friend who was in Chicago that night. Because I screenshot it and sent it around as a joke before I owned up to it. Just to get people's reaction and stuff. She blamed it on somebody else though. I forget.
I know, Bucky. He has to show those calves because his buttocks are.
What for a dog? I'm 6'2", but like my inseam is like 32 inches. So I have like a normal size legs and stuff. So my quads aren't really long or anything like that. So it's really more compact. I could build that shit up so easy.
Well,
because I'm like this normal 6'2" person with long legs.
We're waiting.
Like a 34-inch inseam and shit. I mean, those guys, I could fit in a small car real easy. I just have a long waist. It was hilarious. Oh my God. I went out and cut that part out and posted it on my other channel. It was so funny. Laura put the screenshot, put the comment with the screenshot. She goes, and she read it, she saw it, she goes, "Great. Someone's ass. That's nice." Just what she needed. Girl, you need to laugh. That didn't even make her laugh.
I know.
But you got a woman 32. Is 32 inches the same for a woman? But you got long legs. What are you like 5'10" or something?
You have a 32. Get out of here, Bucky. No,
you don't. Bucky's like Sasquatch up there in the ice caps.
Oh, there's another TikTok channel.
She's the long leg making her igloos carrying the ice blocks back.
There's another TikTok channel that is
Thank
also
you, Beth.
hilarious. And it is called
Beth said, Bucky, I like my booty and I got coconut all over it, so it's always smooth and fresh. It will. It'll keep the wrinkles out your booty
okay.
now.
The TikTok
You
channel
gotta
is
put it on
called
TikTok.
Bigfoot _Bae, BAE. So it's lowercase Bigfoot _BAE. And it's a dancer that dances in a Sasquatch costume,
Stop.
but like a really good dancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I just found it.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a little channel too.
1.1 million followers, 17.2 million likes. And I mean, this person is a real dancer.
Oh, you talking about that's what they have on TikTok?
Yeah.
They're on YouTube too.
Oh, really?
They only have 886 subs on YouTube though. So
And
TikTok must be their thing.
like the creativity, whoever it is in this costume is a phenomenal dancer.
Oh, it's all types of Bigfoot shorts and stuff on YouTube. It must be the same from TikTok. They must bring them over here. This is so cute. This would be perfect for Michelle parodies too.
But
we call her Sasquatch.
And you know what? This is like social media.
Look at this.
To make you, yes.
Look at Michelle. look at Chickens by the Lake. Go, Michelle. She really has good moves too. Look at her.
Nobody knows who it is, but whoever it is obviously a really good dancer. And there have been actually, I think Paula Abdul follows that channel.
Oh, let me turn it
on. She's actually commented on some of the dances. So but nobody knows who it is in the costume.
Oh, that's so awesome.
There's been speculation, but nobody knows who it is.
Did it somebody famous?
Nobody knows.
Huh.
Nobody knows who it is.
They got good little moves. Shakira Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michael.
Oh my God. Hi, Michael.
Everybody needs a little cushion. You're right, Beth. Everybody needs a little cushion.
Will Blubber is a star.
Chicken. That's her after shopping. You got that right. That's her after some chips and dip. Oh, I'm going to have all types of fun with that. That's that. Look at Michelle doing the Michelle wishes she had that much hair, though. She don't. But she got the bow going on. It's really cute. Oh, I love this.
I know. And they're so much fun to watch. They really are. Whoever that is, I see. It's got to be a woman, I think.
That's really perfect for TikTok. That's right. People like stuff like that.
But like, how creative is that?
Very.
To dance in a Sasquatch costume.
And it's really cute. And like, you want to watch it.
And they're located in Northern California someplace.
Okay.
So, but that's all it is like the dancing in the Sasquatch costume. And it makes your day. It makes you smile. It makes you laugh. It's so cute.
Oh, that's really cute.
Mm-hmm. That, I don't know, Crackles. Nobody knows who it is. I think it's a woman.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it may not be. Nobody knows who it is. I've there's like speculation on the internet about who it is and stuff, but nobody knows.
You can't really get how tall they are.
Michael Spurlock, you're blocked on another person's live? Isn't that a shame? You want a lunch?
Oh, Michael should have been one of the refugees, I guess. We'll have to get him next time. That's crazy. Talking about somebody like who? Are both of them live tonight or just one of them?
I think just one.
Well, Michael, you can comment here all you want.
I can't wrench you here.
And when you come to my channel, I'll give you a wrench. How about that?
Yeah.
Since that's the thing.
I can't wrench you like this on here. But Cringy will give you a wrench. Cringy just gives them out for free.
Yeah. All day, every day. Come on.
Oh, the dancing babies. Fundy, what's up? Hey, girl. Hey.
Woo.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Thanks.
Thanks, Fundy.
Yeah, I thought so.
Alice is laughing.
Messy Alice. Alice has been knocking him out of the park lately.
Yeah, she did. Did you guys like the dramatic reading?
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I was like, oh man, this needs some like audio to it because you can't really get the feeling unless you hear it.
Yeah, it really helped to have, all you needed was like a smoking jacket and a pipe. And you could have really take your voice down a couple levels and do a whole man drag thing. I think it would have really sent it over the edge. Maybe that could be part of your content going in the future if she posts any more. Yeah, the dramatic reading was definitely where
Alice loved it.
It brought life to it.
Alice died.
It definitely brought life to it. Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee. Oh, Daniel, he's into it. Check him out. He's French and talking and everything. Wow.
Funny, they're going to drip over one by one.
Refugees are jumping ship. I don't know. I have them all on that life raft. Next time.
We got enough going for a good little refugee camp.
With a bong? What? Bucky, what? Who has a bong?
I have one. It's dirty.
It is dirty.
Yeah, but it's brand new. But it gets a lot of use.
Alice was leaving?
Oh, bye, Alice.
I don't know. Crackle said, Alice, you leaving. If you are, have a good night. I don't know where
next time. Oh, maybe she didn't mean next time like she was leaving. Maybe she meant she was talking to somebody. Oh no, she must have meant next time for the coat when you do the dramatic.
Oh yeah, the smoking jacket. Actually, I actually have something that would work.
Oh, with your dramatic reading.
Yeah, but Alice just needs to get another video on with some good.
I mean, saying and that's all we were, just trying to have a good time and make some jokes and stuff like that.
Stat, Cringy and I discussed this very thing earlier today.
Yep, we were talking about it just being a nice place for people who have seen both sides and formed their own opinion and decided to step back, because that's what I think all of us have in common. And just from watching from a distance and not get involved in the guttery of it. But then there's a lot of people here that were, like original in the chat with, moderators and stuff. So it gives those people a place to hang out. And everybody, I think it's good meeting ground because you have people from both sides here that are defected. So, and there's a lot to say for that. And then what happened with you since you've left and this big blow up and all, I don't know. You can spend your time however you want to, but sign language universal. I think it is, Lucille. And we like to laugh and have fun.
Oh, I don't know, Lucille. That's an interesting question. I know, Daniel. I know French is your primary language because you're in Montreal. I wish I could speak French. I took 5 years of Latin, which was totally fucking useless.
Oh, really?
Ugh. I guess it helped with medical terms and stuff, but Latin.
Yeah. Unless you're like
5 years.
unless you're like a wizard trying to like
A waste.
or some type of witch or something like that, trying to do spells. You know what I mean? It's like reading a
We have Crackles is a witch.
Crackles, do y'all's spells in Latin? I think that's the language a lot of them use.
Alice, I know Stealth is rocking the bits. I have to go get the either let one of these out or let the other two in.
Yeah, I like snippets too, like we
Holly, want to go
of
out?
recording of that stuff.
Holly, want to go out?
Like Karma 101, I like some of her videos, but it's almost watching a whole Pink Fairy video. They can get kind of long. And Pink Fairy's so fucking boring to me. Sorry, y'all. I really don't give a damn about her new trailer. She is rocking the vids, Alice. French guys. I know some do this and some do that. Oh, herbs and healing work. Yeah. So just like natural stuff. That makes sense. Stealth is having a good time. I'm happy for her. That's a testament, you know. Good for her. And then for it to happen to something she really enjoys doing too. I'm glad for her. She has big time. And she has more range to grow where she's at now than she did with what she was doing. Because me and Diane were talking about that earlier. The fact that you only have Linda only has 29,000 subs. So
you're
as a creator, you know, if you're doing reaction videos about her and it's just mostly focused on her, then that's pretty much your growth potential. It's like around 29,000 people or whoever's defecting from her. Hey, what up? What's up? Yeah, you can tell she's really happy, Lucille. Hey, Mom. What up, Mom? What up, Mommy? What's up, babe?
Oh my God, Piper! If you steal anything, you're dead. I had to take my wet bathing suit off. Sorry, Piper. Honestly, if you steal anything, you're going to the up.
I mean, this little channel she has is growing since because you had like around 250 when we started. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. When you defected, you had like 256, and you pushing 500 here now. So, and people are watching your content.
Look who it is.
Oh, what's up, Piper and the gang? What's up, crew?
You good girl? Yes, you good girl.
What's up, the crew?
You want to come up here? You want to come up here? Oh.
Oh, she already knows she's a star. Look at superstar. Look at superstar.
You're not supposed to do that. Oh. It's ow! Jesus Christ! Stop. She like nibbles, like,
Oh.
and she nipped me on the hip.
Like she's trying to flee you.
I don't know what she's doing.
Michael Spurlock said, "I'm so out of the loop. Why is Stealth not with Splendid anymore?"
You are totally
out of the loop. I'm actually happy about it. That I always
thanks, Michael.
Oh.
Love nips. They don't feel like love, Bucky. They feel like, I don't know. But it's not a bite. It's like, oh, look, this is what's happening now.
Oh, everybody gets along good. They look almost like sisters.
I know they look very much alike, but Piper has that widow's peak.
Like they almost look identical.
This is what the shit goes on, just like continuous.
That's how Otto and Buster are all day. They'll take one toy.
They're fighting over like this raggy toy. Look, you see him fighting over that raggy toy.
It's not really about the toy. Oh, look at them. They have really hit it off, hadn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
And Holly, she's like referee down there. She's like, let them two fight over the rag because they're stupid. She
And
said,
the fact that you have 3 females that live together
Yep.
like that, that's kind of that's, I don't know, maybe it's the breed or something, but usually.
Look at those idiots. Uh-oh. Here comes Holly.
Look at big
Here
girl.
we go.
She wants a piece.
Here we go. Now somebody's going to start making noise. It's probably going to be Holly. But this is like, it's just constant.
Holly's like, whoa.
Holly's like, please.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah. Here we go. Holly's going to start refereeing.
She's a booty sniffer. She's a booty hole sniffer. Aw. It could be. It looks like her daughter.
And that's Holly. Holly has an itch.
It's the breed and the owner, yeah. Who's the alpha? Zoya?
Well, me. But
well, yeah, of course.
Yes, Zoya. Zoya's the alpha. But Piper's really giving her a run for her money.
Really?
Oh yeah. But Zoya, she toes the line. It's continual. Look at, they're so look at them. And Holly's barking at him. It's like
Zoya's like, don't forget it.
This is how I live. This is my life. This is my life.
That looks like my house.
This is my life. That's my life. This is it. It's just continuous chaos. I cannot.
That's nice.
They all do get along really well though.
Oh.
But Piper, man, she just like, she does not believe, she keeps pulling Holly's collar off. She's bad to the bone, that puppy. Bad to the bone.
That was an easy transition.
I know. I was worried.
You didn't really, you just kind of like brought her straight in. You didn't have to, because usually like when I would introduce my new ones, I would like kind of keep them a little isolated so they smelled like everybody else. But you didn't even have to do that, did you? You just brought her in and threw her right on in, and she just.
Yep.
That's how Buster was, my healer. And he came home and everybody was bigger than him, and he just like took over.
From the beginning, a couple of the behaviors that I noticed with Zoya, I was a little concerned about. So I videoed it and I sent it to the breeder and I said, do I have to be concerned about this? Because like Zoya would show her teeth and growl at it. And she said, no. She said, that's how mothers discipline the puppies. And then Holly started doing it and I was like, ugh. And she said, don't. And she was absolutely right. That's what it was. Them letting Piper know, like, you know, these are the rules here, and don't be fucking with us because this is how it is. And they get along great. Piper, oh my God.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
I don't know what, she stole something out of the kitchen. Piper, what is this? Oh my God. Give me that. You better drop it. Oh my God. Give me that. Possum. Give me that. What do you have in your... Get over here.
There's a possum. She's a possum killer.
She's a lunatic. It's like, what are these foam coaster things? She stole it off the kitchen counter.
Oh.
Oh my God, Piper, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Come on. Come on. You're going to jail. Let's get in here. Come on. Jail is closed. Jail? I have to go to jail.
Well, hey, girl. Bye, girl. I hope your pain meds are nice to you.
Bye. Hey, girl. Bye. I hope you feel better.
Nico said, by the way, I am a dude.
Nitrous and a cup of tea? What the hell?
What?
I don't know. She says nitrous oxide and a cup of tea. Breakfast of champions.
Oh, wow. That's hard.
Oh, by the way, you're a dude. Laura decided you were a she. So you'd, okay. That's cool.
Okay.
We're equal opportunity in this room. Right, Cringy?
Yeah, we take refugees from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just be nice.
You're all.
I mean, I'm not going to hate somebody because they, like, I'm not going to hate Alice because she used to be friends with Glenda. That's just fucking stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care how deep it gets. But I mean, we all know when this all went into real life and who took it there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no sense in rehashing or bringing it up or pointing any fingers, but everybody knows who took all this mess into real life first. And that's when you cross the line because it's YouTube. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for that.
Oh my, Piper, honestly, you're done. You are done. Yep, we're all here. We're all having fun, Crackles, because you know what? That's what it's about. There's too much, like, just misery and hate and shitty stuff in the world. So come here. Let's have some fun. And Fundy, you missed. We covered the scab train.
Oh, yeah. That was earlier in the video. I mean, I still enjoy keeping up with that and laughing at it and stuff like that. But to me, just like we said, like with Lele, as far as like taking notes and dissecting it and investing that much time into it, and really just because you're trying to get monetized, and then is it really worth your time? I mean, I get it's something you can do in your bed and stuff like that, but you're capped off with Glenda Sully, and your audience isn't going to get a whole lot bigger than Slenda's is. You know what I mean? I can't imagine unless you're going to start covering other people, and then you really need to go to bigger YouTubers and start really competing, like maybe like the Nick Avocado thing, so you can really get some hundreds of thousands of views and really make a better income, don't you think?
Lucille, the only people that are going to get blocked is somebody that comes on advertising porn, or if they're just like a total asshole. I don't have time for that. You know what? There are all kinds of assholes out there, and we don't want them in here. So be nice. Leave your negativity at the door. Come in, say some funny stuff, have some fun. I cannot with these dogs.
The first two people on my channel who was really nice to me and started commenting was Bucky and Alice. So those are two people from totally different sides, and they have always both been great to me the whole time. So I feel really, people are people. I don't see hating somebody because they watch someone's videos before.
Stat says she's waiting for NP to hold a cardboard sign asking for money. Ow, Piper, Jesus! It's another. I don't
even know who that is, but I'm trying to think of it.
Piper, you're crazy. Exactly, Nehemiah. Honestly.
Oh yeah. I agree with you, Nehemiah.
Piper
And
has
it's
Zoom.
to me, it was all just and Nikki, okay. To me, it was my channel started out as all jokes and stuff like that until a certain group of people came over. And then they were real. Even with Michelle, of course, I fought the whole copyright strike battle with her and everything like that in the beginning. But there was only one group of people that really just tried to like take the reins and tell me, okay, you need to go in this direction. And when I didn't, I mean, when her people started coming over my channel, my spikes and subs did the same thing Lele's did. But then when I wouldn't follow the rules, they just dropped right on off. You can ask Bucky,
Mm-hmm.
and she got Lele by a ring in her nose. You could tell, especially
No crackles. She got her adult teeth. But when she nibbles with them, it still hurts. And now she's running around with an elephant toy in her mouth.
I didn't get the initial saying. Yeah, Nikki.
Well, Nehemiah, that's also true.
Ooh.
Like, what's the end game here? Why are you showing we got it?
How many times do we have to ride the scab train, especially in 1 week? I mean, in 1 week, if you want to update your new subs like once a year with a scab story, I get it. But 2 scab stories in a week.
The scab train.
I've seen them on her arms when she was cooking before, and it does look terrible. Oh my God.
And not for nothing. How is she talks about her mother? Like, can somebody explain to me how she knew that her mother was messing around with the speedometer under the hood? Now, how old was
That's some made up bullshit.
At whatever age she was, she knew her mother was tinkering with the speedometer.
You can't stop the odometer it's an odometer. You can't stop it from rolling.
Odometer. Right.
I don't think you can roll one. I don't think her mom was savvy enough to roll the odometer back. You know how you literally have to take like the whole steering column and shit apart to do that. You think she did that every time and put it back together to hide 5 miles on a car? Oh, man. That's just I mean, I can see her people believing that though.
I know. Cringy did videos about me. I didn't brag on them because you know what? They were kind of funny.
I mean, we weren't in the place where we are right now, and it was. I told Diane this. She really was kind of silent because I didn't realize her and Alice had that going in the background at the time. But then I just kind of lumped her with Laura and everybody over there, you know, and they had been kind of like dicks. So I was just like being a dick.
I called Piper a dick this morning.
But even the stuff that I put up about Diane, some of it was hard edge, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't like super vicious shit, you know? And I wasn't mailing her, you know, disgusting things in the mail and taking it offline and stuff like that.
Right, Dee Dee? Keep out the negativity and bring happiness because life is you're right. Because you know, you don't know if you're going to be here 10 minutes from now.
Really? You really don't. I mean, you can have an aneurysm and drop dead at any moment.
And you know what? Anne Heche might drive her car through your house and it'll catch on fire. And then, really, like shit like that happens.
The FBI could raid your house at any moment for anything. I think we've all learned that this week, that anyone can get raided by the FBI at this point. Well, except for Hillary Clinton. Anybody but Hillary.
Oh,
she made that clear too. She's selling merchandise. Did you see that?
Who?
Hillary Clinton. She's selling T-shirts and hats to support to support. You have to go to her Twitter, but she's selling something about the emails, something about not getting raided about the emails, hats and shirts. Yeah, literally fundraising. like rubbing his face in the fact that she didn't get rated over her emails and he did. And she's like fundraising on it. Like,
Well, did I send you the
because I really hadn't been paying attention to that shit in a long time. But I mean, on Sunday, it's like I think that got everybody's attention.
I don't like to get into political stuff, but
you have to admit that's big news right there. That was huge. I have been kind of just been hyper focused on it since it happened until I got sick of like the word that I got sick of hearing them say unprecedented over and over and over.
The judge who approved the Trump raid is linked to Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I heard that he was Epstein's lawyer. I mean, that could be wrong, but I heard that he defended Epstein once. So, you know, that's a mess right there.
I don't even want to go into that mess because I don't want to divide people over politics. I don't get politics. I just don't.
But that was huge, though. It's like I'm kind of watching out the corner of my eye, just seeing how it play out.
Nehemiah, you know what?
Oh, that's so sweet.
You are so right. There's a channel. It's a younger woman.
Oh, that's true, Nehemiah.
Probably like 30 years old. And she has she was a drug addict. She was a dealer. And she spent several years in prison. That's all her channel is about, is prison stories. Mm-hmm. She's got like, I don't know how many million subscribers, millions and millions of views. She cleaned up her act. She went to college. She got a degree. She has at least one kid now. She's married. And she's making bank on social media because she is her real self. She tells all the prison stories, what it's like to be cavity searched, what it's like when they come in and like to flip your cell upside down. And if Glenda would have had her channel and spoke about all the arrests and like the time in jail and stuff.
I saw one video she did once where she was in county jail. She was locked up and she told one story about somebody she was in prison with. But I only remember it vaguely.
Right.
I think it was only once, though.
Skittles, right?
There you go.
All these Skittles.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what it was, Skittles. 60 days in, Glenda. That would be C. That would be great. I would definitely listen to those stories. But they would probably be made up.
Crackles, this is so true.
I think Dad did a video recently about this story that she was telling about a trip that they took to Texas when she was a little girl. And then in another video, she was telling it the same story, but at how it took a different time in her life. She just used the same story twice. So I think she probably does that a lot too.
Beth, if people were not able to forget, now all three dogs are sleeping. Like you got to see this.
Oh.
They're all sleeping.
Nap time.
They went like full 100 miles an hour to 0. That's what it is, 0 or 100. If there was if there was no forgiveness in this world, it would really suck. Many years ago, there was a case on Long Island, and I worked at the hospital that they brought this woman into, and I was working on the day they brought her in, but it was around Thanksgiving time, and she was driving on one of the main roads, and a couple teenagers thought it would be funny. They were in another car in front of her to throw a frozen turkey. Don't laugh, Cringy.
Oh.
Out of the window of their car. The turkey went through this woman's windshield, hit her in the face, fractured every bone in her face. And she had, when they brought her in, I mean, you couldn't even
Oh my God, I'm sure her head was swole up like this.
Oh my God, you couldn't even see that there was a human being. It was, so they took her
That's
to the
insane.
OR, they, secured her airway, and she had numerous reconstructive procedures. So the two kids were like 16 and 17 years old or something. They got charged as adults.
Bro.
And so when the sentencing day came, the woman showed up in court, and she looked good. I mean, the surgeons did a really good job with her. And she asked the judge for leniency for these two kids. She said they did something stupid because they're kids, and kids are stupid. And I mean, the two kids were just, they were so remorseful that they cried. And she said, they didn't think before they did this. They didn't know what the possible ramifications were, and they have their entire lives in front of them. Don't throw them in prison, because once you do that, the rest of their lives are going to be destroyed.
Wow.
So if somebody like that can forgive, then so can I.
Oh, it's like you couldn't have done that if you aimed it.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's insane.
I think it made national news.
You're right about that, Alice. They don't think. I mean, I know a lot of adults who don't think. They just do shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of grown kids running around that live and act like that.
Yeah, and Alice, it was on all the news stations because they had the footage from the court, and I just remember watching it, and I was like, at the time, like, how do you go inside your heart after you were so severely injured? And it was like the ultimate lesson in grace.
It would be hard one to get over.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend when I was a teenager. He rolled his car like this up against an oak tree, and he didn't have his seatbelt on. And when the car hit the oak tree on the passenger side, his face busted through the windshield and hit the tree at the same time, and it broke every bone in his face.
Oh man!
Yeah. And he had reconstructive surgery, but he did not look the same afterwards.
No, she looked pretty good, actually.
Oof.
Yeah, that was saying she was in the hospital for a long time.
Oh my God, that's insane. Like, who throws a turkey out a window?
Stupid kid.
Turkey.
Frozen, and it just barreled right through her windshield and just hit her in the head.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've got to go get ready and get me something to eat. It's time.
Me too. I'm hungry. I wish I had some more coconut cakes.
I have some Reese's cups. They would probably melt by the time they got there, though.
Well, you guys, it's almost 2 hours, so we're going to say goodbye. I have to get up at 5 to go to work by 8. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for being here. I hope we made you laugh.
I had a great time. I'm glad everybody came by. It was fun. It was really fun. I appreciate it a lot.
And Cringy will make more funny videos, I'm sure.
Yep. Here and there. Sure will. Y'all have a good night. Good night,
Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Good night, Cringy.
Night, night.
Bye, everybody.